Faster! 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 Come on! Give it up! Bring it in! Stand up!
Damn right. Let me see 3 scrolls. Let me see 3 scrolls. Let me see 3 scrolls, Rod. Come on. Let me see 3 scrolls. It's all over now, Hebrew. It's all over now. Oh my God. It's over now. Psalms 91. Open it up. Psalms 91.
Come on.
This is it, baby. This is it. Steak and eggs tonight, Jack.
Right here.
Open it up. Psalms 91.
Come on,
First verse. Break it down, brother. Break it down. You stepped into a world way bigger than yourself now. Come on, read.
Verse 1.
Verse 1.
Psalms 91, verse 1.
Go ahead.
He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow.
You now a priest of the Most High. You abiding under the shadow of the Most High power. Go ahead,
of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge.
That's where you go when times get hard and trouble comes. You don't leave and go to the world. You go to the Lord and stay in His refuge.
That's right.
And wait it out till it gets right. Go ahead.
Right. Oh, God.
Remember what it said in the Apocrypha? Wait on your chains.
That's right.
Come on,
And my fortress.
And hit your fortress. That's our protection. Go ahead.
My God.
Your power. Come on. Take it from Him. What verse you at?
And the 2.
Go ahead. Switch it out. Switch it out. Get it in. What verse you at?
And the 2. And the last line of the last.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Verse 2. Before the mountains were brought forth.
That's right.
No,
Or
91 and 2. 91 and 2.
91.
That's all right.
Verse 3. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare
That's right.
of the fowler.
The fowler is snaring us now, but you done came out of it. You out the world. You done got out the snare of the fowler. Go ahead.
Okay. And from the noisome pestilence.
That's right.
He shall cover thee with His feathers.
That's right. You're going to be covered like a bird covered a cub. Go ahead.
And under His wings shalt thou trust.
Trust in the Most High, brother. Under them wings, you trust. Go ahead. Come on.
His truth shall be my shield
That's right.
and buckler.
That's right. What verse you at?
Verse 5.
Come on.
Verse 5. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night,
That's right.
nor for the arrow that flieth by day.
Ever go down in this world, we're not going to be afraid. We standing with Yahweh, and He going to take this earth back.
That's
and
right.
give it
That's
to the
right.
lost 12 tribes of the children of Israel.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Verse 6. Nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness.
Nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness. Even though all this hell is out here, you done went through this hell in this tent this day to show the world and the angels that you gonna go through hell to save another brother.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead,
Nor for destruction that wasteth at noonday.
Right. While He wasting at noonday, you saving brothers' lives.
That's right.
That's
While
right.
everybody's turning to save themselves, you don't save another brother's life.
That's
While
right.
they seek out their food and their water, you gonna seek to deliver another brother out this hell.
Count on one time.
Let the snow be ashamed for trying to stop you from being a man of the Lord.
Count on one time.
Go ahead,
Verse 7. 1,000 shall fall at thy side,
That's right.
and 10,000 at thy right hand.
That's right.
But it shall not come nigh thee.
Take it from him. Switch. That was it. That's the end of it. That was the end of it.
That was the end of it.
All right. Y'all done. Brothers, I want to congratulate you. You are official ISUPK priest of the Lord from the order of 1969. Congratulations. Congratulations, glory.
Go get in the bag. Get some more.
Held them down. Grab your scrolls. Congratulations. Grab your scrolls.
Grab everything.
Grab your scrolls. Get up in the van.
It's rolling on it. What is it?
Purchase your tracks today.
Come on, Heat!
Know the people been waiting for a minute for something authentic. Came in the truth and bossed in it, made niggas regroup. Had to shed light on the false image, UPK whole court. Now who the fuck won scrimmage? 2 words for soft niggas. What is good riddance? Don't affiliate with feminine symptoms. I know you feel me, nigga. This a death threat to hip hop. You don't stop that weak shit. I'ma mix your lean with some grimlock. When the last time you heard it this raw? What I wish for's when the earth inherited by the piss poor. We been to war, them the ones I'm taking risks for. Ain't got no pics or no cars to hold. Holy angels watch my steps, them Glock guard my soul. Can't let them leave my body cold. I know you feel me, nigga. Let the wicked weep and the meek prevail. God never been 50-50, I shall now awake and sleep a cell. Let the righteous cry, silence the pretender. A rebel without a cause, as long as I remember. Not taking the kingdom, the only thing on my agenda. Can't avoid me, nigga. Middle finger to the ones that try to destroy me. Revenge of beauty, I'm a beast. I told the bitch she can't eat unless she join me for dinner. My God ain't got no regard for a sinner. One call fall on him like timber. I know you feel me, nigga. In the eyes of terror, I stand still. Go to work for the colony, bring it back to the anthill. Plus everything I drop heavy as an anvil. Show you how to stand like a man in this damn field. I know you feel me, nigga. Fuck equality, it gotta be one man win and the rest lose. Wave devastator, I'm calculating my next move. UPK with real niggas seek refuge. Body shots for bars, that'll get you bruised. My niggas whole ranker, check your little attitude. I came to fuck up your mood on your little holiday like I'm Mr. Scrooge. Resurrected from the grave, walking from the fall. Visions in my eyes, gripping the mic, screaming God bless the underdog. Down by the letter, and live by that protocol. Walk by faith, not by sight. Ain't no hope for the struggles. Life like tug of war, resist or get pulled into a world that never left you. I will endure. Election will be sure, correction will be swift. No Will Smith, but I am legend. What else would you call the killer of deception? A leader got soldiers on post in every direction. On go like a German shepherd, young and a restless. Wear honor like a diamond necklace. I know you feel me, nigga.
Purchase your tracks today.
It's rolling on it.
Hey, shalom, everybody. This is Captain Marquardt at the IHUBK. I wanted to show you something real fast. We out here in Cleveland, Ohio. If you take a look up at these statues right here, this is a statue from the Civil War. And as you can see, some of the soldiers, white soldiers, they standing there looking like they're holding up the bear, right? But you see the black man with no shirt off, and he's holding up a stick as well. And that black people fought in so many wars in America, time after time and after time, and we reaped none of the benefits. So this statue right here is something that we need to take a look at and examine. And if you're a so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man, woman, or child, join us July 30th to August 2nd. We're in Cleveland, Ohio right now. Whatever city you in the Midwest, especially outside of the Midwest, it don't even matter. Come to the Midwest 5 weekend under command of Johnny Hunter. You see these strong brothers I got standing with me, man. These brothers right here are priests of the Lord. We're gonna be doing it live, Midwest 5 weekend, July 30th to August 2nd. If you're a black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, come and join us. It's going down. We got 4 days of just absolute amazing activities. We got General Hyman teaching class Thursday night. We got Johnny Hunter doing a lecture We having a cookout and many more other activities as well. Get the information. Come join us Midwest Fire Weekend, Chicago, Illinois, under Commander Jenny Yohana. Man, let's fix this situation right here. Even though we never received none of the benefits from helping America, that now's the time to help ourselves. You heard of the verdict. The brother just got 35 years. You seen the other verdict where the brother went in the store and got executed. You seen what happened with that. We never received justice in America. We never got credit for helping build America. The Lord wants us to love us. And that's what we're gonna have to do. Come join us Midwest Fire Weekend, man. Take another look at that, man. Y'all make sure y'all come get down with the ISUPK. It's going down. Shalom.
Hey, showing a little crazy Israel, you know what I'm saying? Round table of truth, you know what I'm saying? And of course, today I'm accompanied by Officer of 5,000 Kazakh Ahmad. You know what I'm saying? I got the opportunity, I saw him, so I'm gonna go ahead and take it, you know what I'm saying? So first off, sir, you know what I'm saying? I just want to start off, you know what I'm saying? For brothers may not know, you was born in DC?
No, I was not born in DC. I was born in the Midwest, Illinois. You understand?
Okay.
Not too far from Chicago. You understand? And I ended up getting over this side of the country through Esau's military, the white man's military. But I'm glad I'm where I am. You know, I'm from 1 West 125th House, New York. That's really where I'm from. That's where we all from. When you want the truth.
So yeah, I just want to say, you know what I'm saying? You really a known face in Israel.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to get like everybody else. Yeah, Captain Clyde, Captain Zaria, you know, Captain Shock. Them brothers been putting in work, so I'm just trying to follow what I seen them do.
Right, and that's to the point too. You know what I'm saying? It was, even though you was in Esau military doing a lot of work in there, how did it feel from transferring from a white man army to literally a black man army?
Oh, brother, that's an excellent question. It was night and day. I wouldn't even consider what Esau has going on in the army. I think they're playing army. They just white men with it's a large militia. It's not an army. They white men with guns. I came to the UPK, brother, the Lord's army. And I get to see real discipline, real structure, real order, and most importantly, what I couldn't find in the white man's army, real brotherhood. And so it was night and day. I had to watch my back in Esau military. I couldn't trust anybody I was around. The culture of it is real dysfunctional. You know, it's real dysfunctional, and it's not meant for our people to be in it. It's meant for Esau. He thrives in those type of environments. Black and Hispanic men, we too sincere and too loyal to be in that toxic environment like that. We should be in the Lord's army where, you know, you're not gonna get taken advantage of and looked at as weak because you have loyalty and brotherhood. So it's a night and day thing.
What you're saying, sir, is so heavy because in the white man's military, you got these little groups. They do weird stuff like fraternities.
Yeah, exactly
like fraternities, sir. So you got to shave your beard.
Yeah.
You got to do these little things. You know what I'm saying? They have an intercourse with all the women in the barracks and all that.
Yes, they are.
And it brought to my mind this UPK. You can never have a character like a white man ever.
That's right.
So everything we do, you know what I'm saying? We hold ourselves to a standard in the ISUPK. So I just want to say this. So there's a lot of brothers that's watching that's in the military UPK.
Right.
There's a lot of brothers. So ever since you was on the church for Hebrew Academy,
right? You
was there that day too.
That's right.
And I want to bring out too all those comments like y'all ain't gonna do this, y'all ain't gonna do that, y'all scared, y'all gonna do this for the white man.
Yeah.
Now, what would you say from having structure? How did it change your life?
It changed my life drastically in every way. I think the way I even wake up in the morning is different. It's like I wake up in the morning with a sense of purpose. In the world, brother, I prayed I didn't wake up. That was my life in the world. I pray I didn't wake up. You know, and I look forward to every time I went to sleep because life was hell. And the truth, brother, I'm praying to wake up to get the day started and what else I can do for the day. And, you know, I have a purpose that's greater than myself, and that's helping and fixing my people, God's people. And so, brother, it has given me a sense of purpose unlike anything I've ever done in my life, and that's how I know it's the Lord's work. It's not anything that any man can boast. It's the Lord's work, and he gave the helm to Commander General Yohana. He's holding it down. Yahweh Shimmy, I was shot, bro. General Muhammad. That's our protocol, you understand? Again, militant.
You see that?
General came in, y'all, General on deck.
Right. Exactly.
You understand it? That's what we do.
So next question, I want to move toward this now. Okay, will you be in the Army now in DC?
The white man's army.
The white man's army.
That's right, no sweat.
You know what I'm saying? So like now the white man's army is literally invading DC.
That's right.
So I just want to say, what's the experience going on? What's it like down there?
So what it is it's a political theater. They're not really there to stop crime because DC doesn't have any worse of a crime problem than any major city. But Donald Trump now has to distract everybody from the fact that he's on the Jeffrey Epstein list as a pedophile and a frequent flyer on the Lolita Express to that island. So, he has to go big to distract everybody. And one thing white people understand, and Donald Trump is very keen on this, is white people's hatred for blacks and Hispanics surpasses everything else. And so when all else fails, let's blame the niggas. These niggas commit a crime. What these niggas is doing, what these Hispanics is doing, when really the DC doesn't have a crime problem, again, worse than any other city. What they should do is send a National Guard to profile these white boys so they don't shoot up schools and churches. But they're not doing that because it's not about crime. It's not about law and order. It's about oppressing God's people. And so that's what's going on in DC. They scared to go into the hoods.
Yeah.
You understand? They scared to go into the hoods. You'll see videos here and there where they'll be in little small little areas where we at, but they're not really policing the hood. They're scared to go there. So it's not about stopping crime at all. It's just it's a show, it's a distraction.
Right, and also too, because sadly, you got our people thinking we need these FBI agents, we need these CIA agents, we need everybody to clean up our streets.
Right.
But this is what happens when you vote for somebody who's not our people.
That's right.
Or voting period.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like once again, sir, I just want to bring up the fact that that people that our brothers, we don't understand what the hell is going on at all. I know what you see that, so you could expound.
Absolutely.
When, like, if a brother could wake up, what should he do? Like, what should he see in his eyes if he can't realize already?
That's an excellent question. And to piggyback off of something you said, to the Uncle Toms and the stepping fetches that believe we need the FBI and the ATF and the DEA in our community, you don't understand. Our community is full of crime because of the FBI, because of the DEA, because of the ATF.
Okay.
The United States government is the reason why there's crime in the Black and Hispanic community. And the first thing a brother should wake up and realize is the white man is the devil. That's the first order of business. If he can just put that at the forefront of it, say, how Jewish people, they wear, it's called Teflon.
Yeah,
Jewish people, they wear them little boxes right here, the leather straps. Well, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans should figuratively wear Teflon. You understand? I'm not telling y'all go be Jewish.
Exactly.
Don't twist what I'm saying.
Don't do that.
You understand? You should figuratively have a box like the Jewish people have, and in that box should be the white man is the devil. It should be at the forefront of everything you do, because it will dictate how you operate. You can't get high when you understand the white man put this here to make you weak and destroy your people. You can't sleep with prostitutes when you understand he thrives for crime. You can't murder your brother when you understand we have to join together and stand up against oppression. He wants us to hate each other. Right. Understanding the white man is the devil is the first step. It's the first thing. You can't even accept being an Israelite until you understand the white man is the devil. You understand? You got to separate from white Jesus, the religion. So that's the first order of business. The white man is the devil, man. And every Black and Hispanic Native American, you should say it once a day. It's like medicine. It's like a vitamin, a multivitamin. You know what I'm saying? You wake up, take your multivitamin. You understand? Right after the multivitamin, the white man is the devil. All right, let's start the day off.
Carl, it's so crazy. When I came into the school as a young man, like brothers would tell me, I wake up every day, the white man is the devil the Bible speaks of.
That's
you know
right,
what I'm saying? But as I kept coming to camp, now I'm teaching class. Now I got orders. Now I'm saying, like, now I know why brothers say that.
Exactly.
Because if you go without one day knowing who your enemy is, you are going to be consumed.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? If not by drugs, if not, you know what I'm saying, by getting unalive,
That's right.
white man's military, because they're going to go to World War III.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So what you bring out is a heavy point. You know what I'm saying? Like, people got to understand who their enemy is.
Right.
And I just want to ask you, sir, from, you know what I'm saying, in the past, in the world, being with the enemy, you know what I'm saying, army fatigues, whatever. But now in the truth, what's your brothers, how should brothers just understand of what's going on?
Well, again, the white man's the devil. From there, you'll get understanding on everything else. The white man is the devil. His God is the devil. We should leave his God and find out who our God is, because his God has destroyed us. His religion has destroyed us. So we have to find out what is our culture, who is our God. And once you start there, the white man is the devil, you're on the right track. But you cannot start that path by trying to skip over the white man is the devil. You're going to end up in the wrong destination.
Exactly.
The first stepping stone to the right path is the white man is the devil. It's like once you step on that one, it's like, all right, I can see where I'm going now. You know what I'm saying? I can see. And you can start stepping along the way. You know, oh, I'm an Israelite. Oh, I'm God's chosen people. Oh, God is black. Christ is black. Yeah, but all that is stepping stones after acknowledging he's the devil.
Right.
Like you said, you got to know who the enemy is, or you will be consumed. And there's a war being waged on our people, and we don't know it. So we're losing the war because we don't even know we at war. So that's the first step.
Okay. So it's so heavy right now. Tell me a quick interview, you know what I'm saying? We at New York City right now. Right. I got a little snippet. I'm going to see this brother again, man.
That's right.
I'm going to go a little bit deeper, too.
And if I may, too, big shout out to Captain Zariak, Captain Sakar, Captain Shemawa Allah, Captain Katazar.
That's right.
You understand? The whole New York squad, all the officers, the troopers, the sisters. You understand? It's a beautiful thing we got going on out here, man. It's a beautiful thing where we can come together and there's no fighting, no arguing. You know, your woman ain't being raped, your children ain't being molested, ain't no shootings or stabbings. Like, this is the kingdom of heaven. It's a glimpse into what we are capable of and what we are going to build for our king to come rule over. So big shout out to Commander General Hana, of course, above all, because that brother held the truth down while we were out in the world.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? He held it down, and being in the truth now, man, I understand that's not a small thing to be here and watch your people suffer. And you still got to do the work. He did it, and now we here. We're going to keep doing it, what he did and what he is doing to bring more of our people in. So, man, big shout out to the UPK. You understand? Big shout out to you. You're doing an excellent thing out there in the Midwest, brother. Chicago, Gary. You understand? You're doing an excellent thing. Shout out to you, Captain Quad.
Yeah, I'm right, sir.
Hey, Shalom, Israel was good. Captain Marquardt, IHUPK, coming at you with another words of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. On this segment right here, I'll be speaking about co-parenting. Unfortunately, co-parenting has become too much of an acceptable culture in the black and brown community, and it's just something that we need to highly examine. In order to build a strong black community, which we should be trying to do, is you need strong families. Strong families are built based on commitment and loyalty, and we teach our children a very bad lesson when we divorce one another and rely on co-parenting to raise healthy children, when a ton of the times, you know what I mean, the children end up traumatized because the mother and the father are pretty much at war with each other, and that's just not going to work. First and foremost, you know, you're going to make sure that you marry the right person. Take your time. Don't be too fast and too quick to jump into the bed with an individual. You want to see what principles that a person has. What do they believe in? A good belief system is fear of the Lord, and knowing that if you break the commitment of marriage, that God is going to be against you moving forward in your life, and that when the mother and the father go down this route, it destroys the children, and that's the last thing that we need. For parents that are co-parenting well and having success at it, kudos to you, but it should not be a goal of ours to co-parent. The goal of ours as black and brown men and women and in marriages is to be together forever. Now, I know that sounds very cliche, and it just sounds like very far-fetched, but it all starts with your belief and your fear of the Lord. Marry a woman that fears God. Marry a man that fears God. And in that, we'll raise healthy children, we'll raise healthy families, and then we'll have a strong Black and brown community, which is what is needed in this day and time. This is how we go to war with a nation that has destroyed the fabric of the Black family, and we just decided and accepted that co-parenting is the way when it's not the way. Man, let's do better. With that, I'm out. Shalom.
Shalom Israel. The ISUPK under Commandant General Yohana is presenting to you the Midwest Fire Weekend. That's right, 2026, the Midwest Fire Weekend is back in Chicago from July 30th all the way through August 2nd. Captain Marquardt and all the captains in the Midwest zone is coming together to hold it down in Chicago. You understand? We're going to have a whole list of events. Starting off on Thursday, the Round Table of Truth with special guest General Muhammad is going to be at the ISUPK Chicago School, 9909 Roosevelt Road in Westchester. Then that same night, we'll have General Muhammad Scripture Breakdown class, starting off at 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. with counseling coming right after class. Of course, Friday, starting at 11 a.m., we're going to have a back-to-school program with supplies, food, and clothing provisions. That will be at 1542 West 47th Street in Chicago, Illinois. The back of the yards, we're going to be giving back to our people. Then that same night, Commander General Yohana, a Black leader for Black and brown people, you understand, is going to be having a real Black town hall meeting, going over the war in the Middle East and also possible fuel crisis right here in America. What does this mean for so-called Black and brown people? Come get the questions you need answers for the survival of your life here in America. You understand? Then, going over Saturday, we're going to have a felony expungement and gun rights restoration program hosted by Officer 5000 LeBron. We're going to jump that off at 9 a.m. all the way to 1 p.m., giving you plenty of time to come get right, come get your business taken care of so you can be legal. That same day, Saturday, we're going to have a free day. That's right, free day in Chicago. Take some time to enjoy the summertime shop this Midwest Fire Weekend. We're going to have a ton of sightseeing for you to do. Of course, we're going to have all the food recommendations, all the sightseeing recommendations. Get with us, man, on this Fire Weekend. Of course, then leading up to the main event, Black and Brown Unity Cookout. You understand, hosted by the Commanding General Yohana, who will be in the city, you understand, giving free food, games, music, and of course, the best thing of all, Black and brown people coming together. You understand, this is something you do not want to miss. I'll see you there, Israel. Shalom.
Slave owners got $300 per slave. In modern day currency, that's $10,000 per man, per woman, and per child.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? That's the reparations they got.
That's it.
So a plantation owner that had 200-300 slaves, right? It's no wonder they descendants right now is billionaires, right? Because they made millions of dollars back then, which is the equivalent to millions of dollars today. So slave owners got $300 per slave. In modern day currency, that's $10,000 per man, per woman, and per child.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? That's the reparations they got.
That's it.
So a plantation owner that had 200-300 slaves, right? It's no wonder they descendants right now is billionaires, right? Because they made millions of dollars back then, which is the equivalent to millions of dollars today. So slave owners got $300 per slave. In modern day currency, that's $10,000 per man, per woman, and per child.
That's it.
You know.
Shalom, Israel. Hey, get your hotel rooms ASAP. You know what I'm saying? We got 1 week left. The code for the hotel for Midwest Fire Weekend is HFR. Midwest Fire Weekend. Don't want to miss this. It's the best price you're going to be able to get. The link for the hotel is in the description. Shalom.
Hey,
Shalom,
Israel. What's
Israel.
going on? This
Hey,
is the
did your hotel
under Command and General Yohana. You understand? What I'm about to do right now, I'm going to show you the ISUPK Chicago School. Right now, we right here on Roosevelt Road. You understand? The school address is 9909 West Roosevelt Road. This is where you want to come. Follow me. First you want to come right here, pull into the driveway. It's the parking lot of the school. You can park on any side, and you even got parking in the back if it's full, you know? Park your car, and you want to come right over here to this door. You just want to come in the door, follow me downstairs. We got a door right here, but this is not the door to get into the school. You want to come to this door right here with the open sign on it. Shalom, Lord Christ. Yeah, you ready for class? Take a seat.
Time to start the show.
If you got freedom without wisdom, what you gonna do with it? You gonna end up in a situation like we ended up in today.
If you have a woman that looks to you for advice, please do not tell her to go through a whole phase. Please, even if you went through one. In us food stamps, instead of jobs, instead of approving our business loans, Jim Crow, you know what I'm saying? Jim Crow, that's our reparations.
Man, shalom. Oh, you gonna have to mute your. I got you. I muted on here. Shalom, Israel. What's going on, man? You know how we got. You know what's going on. We right back at it again. The round table of truth, man. The follow up. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to Captain Malquah for allowing us to hold this down on Tuesday evening. Man, it's a lot of stuff going on in the world, Father. You know what I'm saying? It ain't never a dull moment in America. You get what I'm saying? It's never a dull moment, man, especially with so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. Before we get it jumped off, man, once again, man, welcome to the ISUPK, the Round Table of Truth podcast, the follow-up edition, which we do every Tuesday evening, right here in Gary, Indiana, man. You know how we going. You know what's going on, man. Big shout-out to the ISUPK under Commander General Yohana. You understand? Big shout out to the Most High in Christ. You know what I'm saying? Big up to the Most High in Christ to give us this opportunity, you know what I'm saying, to come out here and raise our people out from the dead, man. The dead of America, the dust of America. You get what I'm saying? So-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, man. That's the true Israelites of the Bible, man. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna hop into some things like we do on the follow-up edition. We're gonna get into these topics and we're gonna break it down. We're gonna get into them, man. Go ahead, Mapatazar. What you got?
You know what I'm saying? Before we get started, of course, first and foremost, pay your tithes to the ISUPK. 10% of any increase the Lord gives you. You know what I'm saying? And watch what real men of the Lord raise their people up. You feel me? You ain't gonna catch us riding around in Bentleys and Lamborghini trucks and all that.
Right.
We really do the work. You know what I'm saying? Actually, at the Midwest Fire Weekend, we got a day where we actually doing a back to school giveaway. You know what I'm saying? For all the kids, we're gonna be passing out clothes on that day too. Free clothes, all that stuff. You know, and all this coming out of our pocket.
That's right.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? That's just something very small. You see this happening all over the U.S. If you go follow these ISUPK pages, you will see brothers and sisters doing this in every major city in the U.S. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure.
Big shout out to everybody in the UPK, man.
Yeah, for
Big shout out to all the brothers and sisters in all the zones, man. From the East Coast to the West Coast, from the Caribbeans
from the UK, man. We all over, man. That's how you know the Lord is in the ISUPK. Man.
Haiti.
We ain't in India like the IUI, like the purple, the lavender lads. We not in India.
Man,
We
I'd be
ain't
so
in-
ashamed to be able. Didn't
What
they
the
just
hell
get
we
ran
over
off the corner? Not
You
too
ain't gonna
long
be able to eat no food in India either, because you know how they serve their food.
Yeah.
With their feet. They're gonna give you a slop or whatever.
I don't even think they eat meat over there.
What the hell they got?
But anyway, man, yeah, the ISUPK is we global. You know what I'm saying? We're not just in the United States. We definitely worldwide, and we do everything we do in one city and state. We do in the next. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always stress to pay your tithes, because that help. You know, I'm just asking you to help us help you. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Commander General Yohana. You know what I'm saying, for holding this truth down. You know, for brothers to come and see what it is like to serve the Lord. Big shout out to Captain Mark Quad.
That's right.
Captain of the Midwest. You know what I'm saying?
Monster
My captain.
Monster of Mayhem.
You know, Big Priest, Monster of Mayhem.
You already know.
He'll be hosting the Midwest Fire Weekend. 4 days of absolute glory. You know what I'm saying? I don't think this is something y'all want to miss. If you do miss it, you know what I'm saying? We got other spots that we be going to. Big shout out to Captain Soccer War be holding down Nashville Cookout.
Blackout Cookout. Nashville.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We're in Chicago. We'll be out there, Lord allow. You know what I'm saying?
You already know we're gonna be
Thursday through Sunday.
Get it. Let's get it.
And we got the Philly Cookout in September. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, they thought we just had high holy days. They thought that's all we had, man. Look, this is a year-round thing.
Philadelphia Cookout in September. October, we got the Las Vegas Cookout. In November, we'll be in Dallas. You know what I'm saying, for the cookout as well.
I think we got a new spokesman for the damn cookouts, man. You know them all. You know the list of them and everything. I ain't even know. I was gonna have to pull up the itinerary. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to you though, man. For knowing them joints.
Just trying to hit all of them this year. This will be my first year actually trying to making all of them. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I hit a few. I hit a few a year, but I usually always miss California and Las Vegas.
Yeah, because they far west.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't have to hop on that plane. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually looking for an Amtrak ticket. See if Amtrak go out there.
Amtrak a pretty decent train.
I ain't with all that flying shit, to be honest. But,
you done had Ali Akbar said it blew everybody up.
Man, I ain't fly, so something happened to that.
We going down.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Hit up all them cookouts, man. All them captains. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
That put this together under Commander General Yohana. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? These cookouts that he brothers and sisters put together are for y'all. I want to make sure I include the sisters as well, because the sisters play a big part in doing and helping us do what we do. We would not be able to do what we do without these sisters. So big ups to the sisters as well.
Nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
Nothing.
I know it's a propaganda out there that the ISUPK hate they women.
What?
But, man, bro, if you hear what we saying, man. We the utmost lovers of women. The utmost lovers of women.
So much so we want to have more than one.
More than 20.
Look, we want to spread the love, man. Like, what's better than niggas that only want one woman? Them the niggas that don't love women because they want to get one woman and say, "Damn, all them other ones. Let them go be lesbians or something." Look, we want to help our sisters, man, in every aspect. You know what I'm saying? That's real love right there. If you want to know, you get my point. So if I could, my fathers out, man, let's give a couple shout outs, man. People in the chat, man. Big shout out to of course, we got the sister Alexis always checking in. Shalom Yahweh Shamala Thaba Shem Yahweh Shah checking in every week. Big shout out to that sister. You know what I'm saying? Who else we got up in here? Princess Nakat. She always checking in as well. Big shout out to that sister. We had Qatab Salakia, brother. Qatab Ya Allah. Shalom Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shabrakatha. He always in the building as well, man. Checking in from ATL. You know what I'm saying? Hot Atlanta. I know it's hot out there in Atlanta right now. Hot Atlanta, man. But big shout out. Right, it's hot out. It's hot all over, man. Y'all make sure y'all stay hydrated as well, man. Y'all stay cool out there in this heat. Definitely do that. I know everybody under the AC right now. You ain't even got to tell me. Everybody running out that heat. Quick. You already know. You know what I'm saying? I know I am. Shit, I ain't gonna lie. I'm under the AC like in a minute. You get my point? But look, man, if I could, we got some stories to hop into, man. Hopefully y'all chime in on these topics. Like, a lot of people didn't see the BET Awards, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, the BET Awards, even though it's a worldly event, back in the day, families used to get together to watch the BET Awards. Used to be like, the BET Awards coming on tonight, man. Everybody, you know, gather together. We finna watch the performers or woo out the band. But now, who gives a damn about the BET Awards? So, but even with that being said, we're gonna touch on it because something transpired at the BET Awards and outside the BET Awards. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely gonna touch on this, man. Of course, with it being the BET Awards, what does BET stand for?
Black Entertainment Television.
Black Entertainment Television. So what's the first thing that will pop up in your mind? This is a black event. It's gonna be with black people. And you know what I'm saying? If it's a problem, black people are going to have a problem with it. If something go down, it's going to be a black issue. But of course, we got to have Mr. White Man come and want to have a say-so at a black event. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we got to have that. It wouldn't be right. It wouldn't be right if a white man didn't come and have something to say at a black event. Like he ain't got nothing better to do. So let's pull up this event and see what happened, what transpired outside of this BET Awards. I believe it was over this weekend. Bear with me real quick while we pull this up here. Bear with me real fast while we pull this up. All right. Cause this is crazy, man.
Yesterday, day before yesterday.
I believe it was yesterday. I believe it was yesterday evening. Or yesterday night. It might have been Sunday. It might have been Sunday. Now, y'all give me right in the comments. Was the BET Awards on Sunday night or was it yesterday? I believe it was on Sunday night, if I'm not mistaken. You know, Drewski, he make a lot of skits about the Christians and he didn't stop. You know what I'm saying? He ain't slow down. He ain't slow down on the Christians, man. But good. Don't slow down on the Christians because they're counterfeit. They're counterfeit prophets. They counterfeit. So make it known. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if it's got to be the comedians. You know why the comedians able to joke about Christianity so much? Why? Because it's a clown show. So what better to do than make fun of a clown show and make it a funny thing? The Christian church has become a joke to everybody. But you want to know something crazy? We've known in the ISUPK, thanks to the Most High in Christ, we've known that the Christian church has been a joke for years now. Since its conception, it's been a joke, and it's not the truth according to the Bible. All right. But before we touch on that, let's get this white boy Jake Lane and how he decided to make his presence felt in troll at the BET Awards, this black event. All right, let's pull this up now. Here we go. All right, y'all check this out, man. I want to know what they think about this. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to know. There we go. You got a sign that say black parents that are failures.
Violent black people, not
You heard what he said? Violent black people. Now you come out to a black event and hold up signs saying black parents are failure, and then say violent black people. You see the white. This is why we call the white man the devil. You sit up here and antagonize us. You antagonize the people at an event that's supposed to be celebrating the success of black people. You come in and you basically wanna shit on their parade. Excuse my French. And you say, "Oh, these violent black people." See, the white man is the devil, man. And here's the proof, man. And when I say the white man is the devil, what do I mean? I mean he's the deceiver. He's going to create this picture and depict black people as being so evil, but he's going to take out the fact that he's being an antagonizer. You understand? Let me play the rest of it.
Black people are getting targeted again. Black people can't control their emotions.
Come on, sis. It was on Sunday. The water.
Can't control your emotions. Can't control your emotions. Black people can't control themselves.
You hear him though? Like, come on, man. Like, hold on. Let me touch on this real fast if I could. Well, Partisan, if you got something to say about this, man, please do. Like, yeah, go ahead.
It's just like,
You heard what he said?
Yeah,
though,
like all you gotta do is leave us the hell alone.
Is it that hard?
You know, you could go out. You know, we doing a BET Awards honoring black people, and that just hurt y'all feelings so much. Y'all at a spot where black people are not being violent, are not being antagonists, are not being, you know, wild and smoking weed and drinking all type of liquor every day. They not twerking at the headlights and all that, whatever the hell the song say. Y'all at an event where black people are being peaceful, and y'all bring all the hate and antagonistic ways and hateful signs and speeches and shit. But black people don't know how to control themselves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This and that spirit is what destroyed Black Wall Street. You know what I'm saying? They saw black people minding their damn business. They saw black people minding their business. And just like with Emmett Till, you know what I'm saying? A white woman said, "This black man touched me, raped me." You know what I'm saying? And that's all a white man have to hear for them to burn entire communities to the ground. Right. Not go after the one man who the right, even though she lied, not go after that one man and go do whatever you're gonna do to him. Tear the whole community down, because that's what you wanted to do anyway.
If I could, what you saying is so heavy. It's so heavy to the fact that, like, with this white boy Jake Lane, he's known for this. He's known for coming and antagonizing black people, and he's just like what was the guy named?
Chud the Builder.
He was just like Chud the Builder, and you're gonna end up like Chud the Builder. That's what's gonna happen to you. You know what I'm saying? And he did get locked up for doing something like this. But what I wanted to say was, like, this reminds me of a time back and forth time before the civil rights. Like, white people didn't want to even see black people laughing and having a good time. They didn't even want to see us smile and laugh. If they saw us smile and laugh, that would be justifiable for them to have a riot, especially on their streets. Out here on Broadway Boulevard in Los Angeles. See, what you're going to realize is that the white man has a perpetual hatred for us, man. So even though we did all that marching in the 50s and 60s, I'm talking about went all the way down to D.C., to the damn Capitol. We did all of that marching, and yet in 2026, you got white boys still telling you that we don't love you here. We don't want you here. We don't want you to have an award show. We're gonna come to your award show, and we're going to tell you all of your flaws. We're not going to speak about our flaws. Jake Lane, he's not going to speak about his flaws. That's what I don't understand. It was something called the Laughing Barrel in the I believe it was in the 1900s, in the mid 1900s or the early 1900s. At one time, black people weren't even allowed to have a good time on the streets. If you wanted to laugh, you had to stick your head in a barrel and laugh. You understand? And that's the spirit what these white people are wanting you to do today. You want to go to Los Angeles and think you can enjoy the festivities of America and celebrate your people that has become successful in America. But the white man don't care about that. He don't give a damn about that. And I'm gonna tell you, these conservatives, these men like Jake Lane, they are the true Americans. You got Americans out, you got white people out here today, that they hold hands with you and they shake hands and they want to do the black people dance. They want to get along. They want to be invited to the barbecue. But the white people that's trying to lure you into loving them. But the real white people that loves America and wants America to flourish are men like Donald Trump and his minions, men like Jake Lane and men like Chud the Builder. And you know why they love to be abused. That's why he's coming here. He know he was gonna get abused by black people. He know no black people was gonna put up with this. He know he was gonna get abused and black people was gonna yell at him and call him out of his name, but he get pleasure from that. Because white men are just disgusting beasts and they get pleasure. You know what I'm saying? They like that dominatrix shit. They love that. And I guarantee you he's a homosexual behind closed doors. I'm gonna show you another video of this man. Just like Chud the Builder. He was getting done in the butt by a woman, by a black woman. Like, what are we talking about, man? These the people that you got ruling over us, man. Hey, it's time for us to get this thing right. Let me play a little more of this.
Black people are wow, come up with something new. Come up with something new.
Black people are violent.
He says black people are violent. Hey, listen to this. Hold on, the sister says something in the chat. He says, Salakia, sir, if I may, I believe his purpose of that video is not to only put down blacks, but to get a reaction out of us. So just so they can say that blacks are violent and this and that. Absolutely. Says you are on point. You understand? Because that's exactly what they do. And that's what Donald Trump does.
Exactly.
That's what all of the white leaders does. They put us in a box. You know what I'm saying? Put us in oppression, put us in the ghettos, put us in the barrios, put us in, the reservations and say, look at them, look how they act. They put drugs in the community. You know what I'm saying? They spit on our name. You say what, Breeze? Oh, yeah. They put us in these situations and then they say, look at them. Look at how they're acting. That's who the white man is today. And that's who he always been. And sadly to say, that's who he's always going to be. See, the Christian church don't want him to be that. They want to have hope for him. Yeah.
The sister brought out was heavy because black people, Hispanics, we really a peaceable people.
Right.
So what white people got to do, they got to force our hand. They know, you know what I'm saying, we've been oppressed. We know the history of blacks and whites, and they know if they push certain buttons, how we gonna react. You know what I'm saying? So by them protesting and black people are violent and this and that and that and this, you know what I'm saying? What they not saying is they create the hostile environments for black people to be in. You know what I'm saying? You saw what happened in like I just said, you saw what happened in Black Wall Street, Rosewood. You know what I'm saying? You saw what happened. I mean, look at slavery in itself. You feel me? We was at peace with trying to be at peace with a man who breaking us over our back and murdering and killing us every goddamn day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Raping our women.
Right.
And we was still, okay, man, look here, teaching our kids, our daughters and sons, just pick the cotton. Just go till to the land. Just, you know what I'm saying? But you still create situations to push y'all agenda about how blacks and Hispanics are violent and drug dealers and murderers. You know what I'm saying? And
violent people.
Yeah,
look at these violent black people.
Like the CIA didn't give us guns and drugs, and then this known. You feel me?
Yeah.
CIA gave us these things to push their narrative. You know what I'm saying? To fund a war in Nicaragua.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? This what we gonna do. We gonna use their money. We gonna destroy their men and women, and we gonna fill up our jail cells if we get them. You know what I'm saying?
That's what they do.
Like, but they put it on. We was in our own. You know what I'm saying? In our own ghettos doing whatever we do. They come with the crack. First, before that, they come with the crack because the heroin done destroy us. Y'all done sent us over here to Korea to fight in the war. Niggas came back with half of limbs, hooked on opiates, heroin. The heroin didn't kill us. You know what I'm saying? It didn't do the mission that they set out to do. They give us the cocaine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Give us the here go the guns. We don't own no damn gun stores. We don't own goddamn it. We don't grow. We not nowhere where the coca leaf plants grow at.
Exactly.
You feel me? We not processing this. When it gets to us, y'all didn't deal whatever y'all gonna do with it.
Right.
You feel me and all that. But blacks are drug dealers, drug users.
Mm-hmm.
That's all they worth. You know what I'm saying? Blacks are violent. They're murderers. We don't own not a gun factory or gun production. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But the agenda is pushed on us that we are creating this.
Yeah, and if I could, it's so heavy what you saying. It's so heavy because we about to reveal, like it's a scripture in the Bible that I believe it's in the book of Corinthians. It says that the son of perdition will be revealed. I'm paraphrasing. Like who the son of perdition is the so-called white man, the son of evil, the son of wickedness, who is everybody think it's a red man that's under the dirt. Everybody think it's some invisible man that's not, that you can't visibly see. Even though we've visibly seen all of the vile, disgusting acts of Esau, the so-called white man, we see all of his crime list is impeccable. I mean, it's a list of the crimes he's done, and we ignore it and say, "Oh, it's not about just white people. It's all people can be devils." Well, let me show you how Jake Lane is an absolute hypocrite because he got arrested for threatening and saying extremely violent things about Carmelo Anthony. So I'm gonna pull that up and I'm gonna show the proof how hypocritical the so-called white man is when he can go to a black event. There's no crime happening. There's no crime happening. He's not going to the ghetto. He's not going to where crime is happening. He goes to a BET Awards where they come in to dress and look nice and have a good time and things.
Looking to be peaceable.
Right. But he goes there and say black parents are failing. Black people are violent. See, look at them. But let me show you how the white man is really violent. Let me show you that. I'm gonna play the rest of this clip, and we're gonna pull up on the proof of how wicked and disgusting the white man is.
Get him! Get him! Get him! Run like the little.
Now, on the flip side, here you got actual proof of white people being hypocrites. let's look at what happened to this same man who decided to act like he's such a righteous person and go in front of the damn BET Awards where all of these black people are at and put them on Front Street about, you know, how they're bad parents and they're so violent. Let's see who's the real violent man.
Anthony and Austin Metcalf were mentioned several times today inside the same courtroom where that murder trial ended last week. But this is a separate case involving what an activist said outside the courthouse.
Fix your culture.
That activist is Jake Lane, and he's accused of threatening to kill Carmelo Anthony during an exchange with someone outside the Collin County Courthouse on June 4th. Here's a clip of a live stream video that prosecutors played today in court.
And I'll be right here too. And I'll be right here too. So you gonna kill him?
Yes.
So you gonna kill Carmelo Anthony?
Yes, I will.
Authorities determined that was a legitimate threat and arrested Lang for making a.
You heard that? No, he don't want him to serve and be, you know, put in jail. That's not good enough for Mr. Jake Lang here. That's not good enough for the man who wants to call black people violent. He said he wants to shoot. He want a headshot. He said headshot to a young black man he don't even know. But you want to know what Jake Lang has? He has white pride. He has white pride. He's willing to unalive a young black man for the sake of a young white boy. That's what he has. That's what he has. He has that same love for his people that we need to have for ours, man. We need to look at this and say, man, these white boys getting out of control. Not only is it Trump, it's his minions. And mind you, Jake Lang is the same man that got pardoned by Donald Trump that rioted, that was a part of the January 6th rioters that went up to the Capitol and stormed the Capitol, where people ended up being unalived in the Capitol. Yet he said black people are the violent ones. Well, his track record shows that he's a violent bum.
Is this somebody Trump released?
Absolutely it is. He was pardoned. He was one of the January 6th Proud Boys that was out there, you know, went to the Capitol, stormed the Capitol, rushed in there and defecating all on the tables and doing all type of things.
Black people are violent.
We're violent. We don't storm the Capitol. You know what we do? We march for justice. We pray. Yet we violent? We just showed you last week about a young black boy after a white cop shot down his brother in his home. He went and hugged the damn police officer. But we're the violent ones? No, I think we're in a situation where we are forced to defend ourselves, man. So we get looked at as violent. But who's the real violent one? Who's violent for free? Who's violent with no cause? The so-called white man is. You understand? This is the same man. The so-called white man is the same man that is in charge of America that went over there and bombed Iran, man, and murdered millions of people just for oil, just for that money, just for those resources. I'm talking about, didn't they bomb a whole school full of a little girl school? Yep. They didn't give a damn, but you call black people violent? Like, I don't know if they know what the hell violent means. White people, you're starting to be very unintelligent.
Man, just look at their track record. Look at their history. I'm talking about hundreds of millions unalived by these people. Land stolen. Hundreds of thousands, millions of women raped.
I'm right.
You know what I'm saying? They own what they say per capita. Well, white over 56% of white men are white people, period, are convicted of unaliving. They're convicted of over 50-some% are convicted of sexual assault, raping. Over 75% convicted of incest. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, but they if they didn't have black, and that goes to show you, if they didn't have black people here to hurt in the press, they'll do it to themselves.
They'd be like cave dwellers.
They'll kill and they'll unalive and oppress their damn self, because this is who they are as a people. They can't help it. You know what I'm saying? It's they was cursed with this disease to perpetually hate one another, other people,
and the people around them.
Exactly.
Yep. Let's play this other clip, this old school clip, man, to prove that, you know what I'm saying, that this same white supremacy that we seeing with Jake Lane and Donald Trump today, it was the same thing of old. Let's play this real quick. Uh-oh. Lock.
What happened?
Let me pull this.
By dealing fairly with a man and keeping your word. You're treaty breakers, you're liars, you're thieves, you rape entire continents and races of people. Then you wonder why these very people don't have any confidence or trust in you. Your religion means nothing. Your law is a farce, and we see it every day. You demonstrated it in Alabama. And I can say you because you're part of the whole system. You profit from it. In fact, you make your living from it. You couldn't walk around and talk to people, stand up in your pulpit on Sunday and preach nice little songs and say, now we're going to give thanks to the Lord for he is good and old Jesus be among us. As far as we're concerned, your Jesus is contaminated, just like everything else you tried to force upon us is contaminated. So you can have him. And here's what I'll say. I wish you would follow Jesus like we followed him. Because if you did that, then we'd be in charge tomorrow. Studied your history, and you did not take over this country by singing we shall overcome. You did not gain control of the world like you have it now by dealing fairly with a man and keeping your word. You're treaty breakers, you're liars, you're thieves, you rape entire continents and races of people. Then you wonder why these very people don't have any confidence or trust in you. Your religion means nothing. Your law is a farce, and we see it every day. You demonstrated it in Alabama. And I can say you because you're part of the whole system. You profit from it. In fact, you make your living from it. You couldn't walk around and talk to people, stand up in your pulpit on Sunday and preach nice little songs and say, now we're going to give thanks to the Lord for he is good and old Jesus be among us. As far as we're concerned, your Jesus is contaminated, just like everything else you tried to force upon us is contaminated. So you can have him. And here's what I'll say. I wish you would follow Jesus like we followed him. Because if you did that, then we'd be in charge tomorrow.
That's a cold cut right there.
Nah, you see how Esau was just sitting right there.
He couldn't say a word.
He was cut to his spirit was shook.
To his soul.
His whole spirit was out of whack. And the brother, and you know, big ups to that brother. He sounded like he didn't watch the few UPK videos before, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, you know what I'm saying? I just want to like bring out how the brother was like, we need leaders with the spirit of this man like this. You know what I'm saying? Right. Men like Commander General Yohana, because this spirit is what leads a nation out of captivity. You know what I'm saying? The men with this spirit like this is, you know, men who not afraid to stand up to white people. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a lot of people out here wanting to lead Blacks and Hispanics, but scared to stand up to their oppressors, to their enemies. You can't be a leader of Blacks and Hispanics if you scared to stand up to the Blacks and to the enemy of blacks and Hispanics. That don't make no sense.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you scared to stand up to the end, then you should, you know what I'm saying, learn what bravery is, learn some courage. You know what I'm saying? If you desire your life more than your people, then you not fit to lead the people. Because when you say you want to be a leader of the people, you saying I'm willing to give my life at any given time. You know what I'm saying? For my people. Right. And our leaders today is not doing that. But you could see on this white man's face, everything, he couldn't deny nothing. He couldn't deny nothing. He couldn't say, well, and he told him to his face, and you a part of it too, because you profit from it as well. And that's the same thing, like when these people coming to up the account, well, slavery was 300 years ago. What I got to, you still profiting from it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I stole a car and drove it for a while and gave it to you, and you get caught with it, you going to jail for it because you in possession of a stolen car.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like, even though you didn't steal it, you know what I'm saying? You know it was stolen though.
Right.
You understand? These white people know this land was stolen. The people that they used to build the land was stolen. The people that they kicking off the land now is they land, and it was stolen from them. But they not out here saying, let's give these people their land back. You know what I'm saying? Let's go over here and do this and do that. We gonna go get our own land. You know what I'm saying? And we ride through America all the time. So much land unoccupied. They don't want to give us the land that's unoccupied so we can do our own thing. And that's because they know we'll build Black Wall Streets all from Chicago, from the Midwest to the East Coast, all the way to the West Coast, right. From the South to the North. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing with these people, man. They don't want us to. They want us to be, to need them. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yep. You want us to need y'all, want us to be under but then don't treat us like y'all say go back to Africa. Man, let everybody start going back to Africa, man. Y'all will start slaughtering us from here to you know what I'm saying? We'll be murdered. It'll be people strung up on trees every goddamn in every city in the United States. Right. Because that's just like when the a woman that's being abused finally get enough strength to lead her abuser.
You don't want to let her lead.
Exactly. Or he do what? He unalive her. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because what? You know, I need you to fulfill a certain lust that I got. Exactly. I need you to fulfill this demon that's on me.
Perfect. That's a perfect example.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the same thing. People, man, they say go back to Africa, go build up Africa. I ain't from Africa.
You know I got the proof.
I know you do. I know you got the precept.
I got the precept, and I got the proof too on video. Now, tell me this. Tell me how you can be the president of the United States of America. On your second term, you have a large amount of people in the earth whose influence in advocating for you to have a third term, even though that's illegal. And you get no respect. You want respect from people. You want love from people. You want people to look at you like you got some sense. That's how so-called white people want blacks and Hispanics and Native Americans to look at them. And sadly, a lot of our people do look at them with that enlightenment, even though we know that the so-called white man slaughtered over 77 million Native Americans during the conquering of America and the colonizations of America. Even though we know that California used to be a part of Mexico, Texas used to be a part of Mexico, but they stole the land. They stole it and called it their own. And they want Mexicans to look at them like they're loving and wise people. And they want Mexicans to respect them. even though that history is still set in stone. You understand? Even though it's been over 400 years of so-called black people being in captivity on this soil of America, they want us to look at them with respect. Donald Trump wants us to look at him and respect him in that seat, even though he sends ICE agents to innocent people and deport them out of their own land that they rightfully own. Throw Native Americans, natives of the land, throw them in corners on reservations of the land and put white people in high seats. He wants respect. Let's play this clip.
Communism is very easy to sell. It destroys everything. Communism is very easy to sell. It destroys everything, but it's very easy. I'll be honest, I think I'd be the greatest communist in history. I'd give free rent. Ladies and gentlemen, from now on, you don't have to pay any rent. From now on, anybody wants a house, don't worry about it. Just pick the house you want. Everybody gets free food. Everything is free from this point forward. Everyone's going to vote for me.
This ain't the one I was looking for, Salaki.
I'm just saying, where in the hell?
Hold on, is that the one? Let me play that. Salaki. You heard what he said, though, right?
Yeah, everybody get free rent, whatever house you pick, that's too like you don't even own the houses. America don't even have the power to do that.
So damn all the people that own the land, that's got the real estate over the land. Damn them. I'm the president. Right. That lets you know he's just lying to you. He's just full of lies to try to gain your ignorant mind. I'm gonna play that again because I was looking for the time that he said he wants respect. I heard him say it. Let me see. I think he's trying to say colonism. He got the word mixed up. He got colonism and communism mixed up. Let me play this one more time.
Communism is very easy to sell. It destroys everything, but it's very easy. I'll be honest, I think I'd be the greatest communist in history. I'd give free rent. Ladies and gentlemen, from now on, you don't have to pay any rent. From now on, anybody wants a house, don't worry about it. Just pick the house you want. Everybody gets free food. Everything is free from this point forward. Everyone's going to vote for me.
He being sarcastic. That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
He being sarcastic. Like he telling like I'll be the best copy that everybody get, free rent and free food and all. He's saying people would eat that up if he was to, you know what I'm saying? But Trump has already proved himself to be non-trustworthy. You know what I'm saying? Like every other goddamn president. You know what I'm saying? They say what president actually got in office and did what they said they was going to do? I don't know one who actually got in office and did exactly what they said they was going to do. None.
Oh, what we got next? We got another story coming up. That's enough on that. Play this other clip right here, man. What I got? Here we go.
Take me now, blow him up. Take me now, blow him up. Take me now, blow him up. Blow him up. Take me now, blow him up. Take me now, blow him up. Take me now, blow him up. Pick it up. Help him out, commando.
Well, at least. We have a country to go.
Let me read this. An evangelical church in Kentucky. And we going to Kentucky this weekend? Or that's Tennessee? That's Tennessee. Yeah, we were just in Kentucky. Big shout out to Officer 5000. I'm a Wonka Bar. An evangelical church in Kentucky has sparked widespread controversy after allegedly organizing. How is that allegedly? We just watched it. I don't know if you've seen that, Mapadazar. We just seen in a church a group of men dressed up with army fatigue, holding AR-15s, mocking that an immigrant. They put an immigrant right there in front of the podium and shot him down to death and dragged him out of there out of the side door. I'm gonna read the rest of this. An evangelical church in Kentucky has sparked widespread controversy after allegedly organizing a mock firing squad scene depicting the execution of immigrants during a summer camp attended by children. Videos shared online show the stage performance, which has drawn strong criticism from community members, advocacy groups, and social media users. Mount Olive pastor Dwayne Walker has apologized to those offended by a viral. Don't apologize now, man. Who the hell? What in your right mind? This is. Let's play it one more time.
Show you how they really feel, and then make a fake apology about the shit.
Let me play this.
Keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Keep it 100. This how you feel. What you apologizing for?
We got Raj Karab back in the building. You ready to get on, priest? Ready to get in, man? Big up to Raj Karab, man. Get a brother a hand, man. Raj Karab in the building, man. Back at it again. I believe this is the second consecutive week. Oh man, we might have a new brother on the joint, man. Hey, shit, more firepower, man. You understand? No, Raj Karab come with the heaviness, man. You already know. So once again, we're gonna play this clip again in case it wasn't seen the first time. Just watch this very closely. And don't and of course, I'm gonna just add this disclaimer real quick. This is not a black church, even though the black church does very, very wicked things. They steal money. They tell you to shut the damn door and give me your money. They tell you all type of things, but they don't do stuff like this. They're not gonna bring no fake guns. They'll come up there, come flying out of the goddamn sky. You seen what Drewski did, but this is what they're not going to do. This is what a white church thinks of to gain your attention.
I've been thinking about this all day. 1, 2, 3.
Why children are present.
4. What's that for 4?
Put in their mind.
5, 6. What's that for 6? 7, 8. Take him out and blow him up. Take him out and blow him up.
They got children saying, take him out, blow him up. take him out, blow him up. And this is supposed to be an immigrant. I mean, what the hell, man? So please, Ross.
Only if I could, sir. I see you played the Jake Lane video already.
God.
Now, I want to say this. So
Your camera. Salaki, go ahead, please. No, this I'm talking about this camera.
Oh yeah, come on, sir. I just want to ask.
You might have to lift yours up just a tad bit. Yep, that's perfect.
Yeah, Carl, sir. I just like to say, so Jake Lane, he had a sign that said, "Black parents are failures."
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you this. I think white parents are failures.
Oh man, that's perfect. I ain't even think of that.
Carl, sir, I don't think white parents are failures because you know why? Because white people, they don't teach you. They're not good parents
At all.
You have Dylan Brooks going on.
Come on.
You have that going on, and you have this video we just seen taking out, rolling out.
Mm-hmm.
But even again, sir, you know what? I can't blame white parents because they follow unalive families.
Right.
Their fathers are number one in childhood.
Right.
Childhood. Their
You're right.
fathers are number one in all these things.
Mm-hmm.
I think white parents are the failures. Yeah.
White parents are definitely the failures, and we're seeing it right now. You literally got a group of kids. This is a children's church. Hold on, man. Y'all got to help me with this one. You got to, what Captain Malquad said, you got to get me right on this. This is a children's church, my partners are. And they bring a group of men in with an immigrant, throw them in front of the pew or whatnot, and light them up. And while the children are parading, what did they say? Take him out and blow him up. What the hell? What type of church is this, man?
They just got that. They what this is that this is the way to teach their kids
to hate black people,
hate blacks and Hispanics. You know what I'm saying? This is how they do it
in the name of God.
Yeah, in the name of white Jesus. You know what I'm saying? They do it in a way that don't seem as hideous. You know what I'm saying? So other people won't look at it like, well, they teaching hate, but inadvertently, that's what they teach. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, go get in.
I like to say, here's another example of why you white people don't believe me. Look at Austin Metcalf. He had a father, and that's what his father failed. He was a goddamn bully. His father was a convicted PDF. For some reason, he was a convicted PDF. When you tell me some more black people.
That's news to me. That's news to me. Really? And he was a drunkard. Oh man.
He's convicted of sexual assault. Called Austin Metcalf. Called Carmelo Anthony a watermelon felon.
That's white parody.
And also, I'm gonna tell you something that's hard to believe. When white parents' fathers stick around, they destroy the kids. It's better for a white parent. It's better. It's for a white boy, white girl. It's better for their father to leave. It's better for their father to leave. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to black kids, it destroys the children when the father leaves. You know what I'm saying? Because contrary to the popular opinion, black parents, period, are actually excellent people, excellent parents. You know what I'm saying? Look at the just look at the statistics. You know what I'm saying? White kids grow up better when the father leaves the house instead of staying. Black kids grow up worse when the father leaves. Black parents are actually the best. Actually, what was that? The 1950s, the black households was thriving more than anybody here in America. You know what I'm saying? When a black man and black woman was together, why you think they came up with House and EBT and saying the man got to leave? You know what I'm saying? That because of that reason right there.
And the feminist movement, uplifting women to be in a position of a man So what? A man position can be diminished. And what does that cause? That cause, we got another story. We ain't gonna waste no time. While you see, we gotta play a game like checkers. We ain't gonna waste no time. We pull up what they doing in the white church, what they teaching their babies, and then I got another story here. We're gonna pull up some hot off the presses happening with our people. You know what I'm saying? Our people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, man. We really oppressed out here in this land of America, because this is what they teach in their church. They teach to shoot down immigrants. They teach violence. America was built on blood shed. America was built with a sword, built with a gun, gunning down the Indians, murdering the Indians, enslaving the so-called white man. I thought we went out for a second. Enslaving the so-called white, the so-called black man, Salakia, and then doing what? Causing themselves to be the rulers over the land. We're gonna run this place correctly. We're gonna run this place with righteousness. What they say, what they say in the Pledge of Allegiance? We pledge allegiance to the flag, to the United States of America, to justice, to God, to justice for all. But you know who don't get justice in America? The so-called black man. You want to know who know that? Carmelo Anthony. You want to know who know that? Cyrus Sir Mac Milton. You know what I'm saying? And not only them brothers in the judicial system, also us in the streets, man. We got to live in a street that's filled with crime because of the so-called white man have infested and put his spirit within the midst of America, causing so-called blacks and Hispanics to do what? Be filled with that same spirit. You understand? So I'm gonna pull up this other clip real quick, if I could, so we can go over this story that just came out recently. We gotta touch on subjects like this so we can let our people know why these things are going on and what's the solution to these type of issues. I'm gonna go ahead and play it.
The shooting happened about 11:30 last night. Madison police were called moments later. When they arrived, they found the 26-year-old victim, Dylan Perkins, with several gunshot wounds to the torso. Police put the massive Amazon facility on lockdown overnight as they investigated the shooting, which happened just before midnight. According to Amazon, a 26-year-old contract employee, Dylan Perkins of Galewood, was in the parking lot with a colleague on break when they got into an altercation with a food delivery driver. That altercation apparently led to the driver pulling out a gun.
From that altercation, 3 to 4 shots were fired. Unfortunately, the employee died.
His mother tells me her son was a caring, big-hearted, fun-loving mama's boy. He was also a big White Sox fan. He worked as a contract employee cleaning the facility. There have been other violent incidents at this Amazon location in the past. In 2024, a 33-year-old woman suffered a graze wound after shots were fired, apparently in retaliation for a fight the night before. A spokesperson for Amazon released a statement earlier today saying, in part, "We're saddened by this senseless act of violence and are focused on supporting our employees and the victim's family during this difficult time. We're working with the Madison Police Department in their active investigation." Police say there is no threat to the community, that this was an isolated incident.
Our good partner, Amazon, they have a wonderful security professional operation there. We're working in collaboration to ensure we can find out how this happened.
Madison police working with the South Suburban Major Crimes Task Force investigating this shooting. We're told they may be very close to an arrest. In Madison, John Garcia, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
You know one thing, and I'm gonna give it right to you, brothers. You want to know what thing I noticed? One thing I noticed with this story coming out right here is, in the last month or so, we've had 3 different instances with a man under the age of 25. I don't know if y'all heard about it. It was at one point, it was a statistic that said a black and Hispanic man wouldn't live past the age of 25. You know what I'm saying? Because of different things like gang violence, drugs, or whatever the case. But I realized that our brothers right here on this soil have lost their lives in 3 different ways. You know what I'm saying? I believe the first one was Cyrus Carmack Melton. I believe the brother name, Salaki, if I'm mispronouncing it. He was gunned down by a Chinaman for allegedly stealing a bottle of water out of his gas station. Allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Gunned down in the back. Chased down 130 yards. You understand? And then a week after that, not to mention that Chinaman that shot him down with his son alongside him, he got let go away from jail time scot-free. So he's out walking free. We didn't get any justice for that young brother's death. Then the next week after that, what happened? A brother at a high school meet by the name of Carmelo Anthony was getting bullied by a group of young white boys after he was trying to get some shelter out of the goddamn rain. You understand? Got bullied by some white boys and defended himself so he don't get jumped and unalive, and ended up being sentenced to 35 years in the prison system. You understand? They get the white man, he got his justice for what Carmelo Anthony did to him. You understand? But we got no justice. And then what do you have? You have since this system is not set up for us to succeed and us to get justice, what do you have? Now we got a brother at work. At work, probably getting some DoorDash, I believe. Say he was getting some DoorDash, ended up being unalive, shot in the chest multiple times. And this just lets you know, man, we are destroyed in America in every facet of the way. You know what I'm saying? And the only way to come out of this destruction that we're in under America, in this captivity, is to come back to the Lord, man. Follow the laws, statutes, and commandments. That way we won't have to depend on America. We won't have to depend on the laws of America, the judicial systems of America, and their damn jobs. We can have our own goddamn job, or we won't have to worry about, you know what I'm saying, mischief happening there. You get my point? And this is just what needs to happen. Rosh Karab, you got it?
I think the best trouble is separated by enemy. But also, within the span of this, remember the 1-year-old brother, Cohen Riley, was still alive, and Tony Miller was just found on the tree.
I mean, it's just a list of them. That's the sister, right? Yeah. Come on, man. It's just a list of things, man. But Jake Lane don't give a damn about that. You know what I'm saying? Donald Trump don't care about all of these black people losing their life. He don't care about that, man. These is not prominent things that's going on the news that we're trying to, solutions that we're trying to figure out. But look, we don't need Donald Trump and Jake Lang and all of these so-called white men to feel sorry for us. What we need is real black leaders to step up and make a change, and step up and look at what's really been going on. And what's really been going on, Padazar Rosh Karab, we've been believing in Christianity, and this pulled us in this mind state that the more we love our enemy, he's just going to change. The more we embrace America, it's going to get better. But what about this brother that just got shot down at work? What about Cyrus that got shot down running from a damn Chinaman like it's a damn movie, like it's Don't Be a Menace or something? Got gunned down by a Chinaman. You know what I'm saying? Our brothers is ending up in the penitentiary in 6 feet under in the grave. You know what I'm saying? These mothers is losing their children, their sons, before they can even grow up and be men. And you and the Christian church will tell you just keep on having hope. You just gotta pray. That's a farce. Christianity is a farce and a lie. The truth of the matter is, what we have to do is we got to come together and stop believing in the philosophies of America. We got to come back to who the Lord made us. That's really what it takes. And we doing it in the ISUPK and the Commander General Yohana, man. Y'all brothers gonna get that scripture, y'all.
It's like when you read it, you break it down. Oh, you got it. Oh, God.
Ecclesiasticus 6:13. Separate thyself from thine enemies.
What?
Separate thyself from thine enemies.
This is something that the Most High is trying to tell black people and really drop hint after hint, court case after court case, and every event that's ever happened to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians is evidence. It's evident that these people right here, we don't mix. We just don't mix. We didn't take the hint with slavery for some reason. We didn't take that hint. We didn't take the hint with crack era was going on. We didn't take the hint now. The Lord is trying to wake us up expeditiously to wake up and separate from ourselves and speak. Keep going.
And take heed of thy friends.
Of who?
Thy friends.
Police force, in them voting booths for what? That's what that means. This don't mean go to Demona, Israel, and wear goddamn whatever tassels on your shirt. That's not what that means. We got to go ahead and separate from our people so we don't get no more Cohen rivals, no more Carmelo Anthony cases, or really anything, man. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, right. If I could just touch on what you're saying. I got another clip. Partisan, unless you had some on this topic. I had another clip to pull up to show like one of the main reasons why we seeing all of these things. A lot of times, us blacks and Hispanics, man, we just don't understand why it's happening to us. Why are these things going on to us as a people? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, they hear us say the white man the devil. In their mind, they know the white man the devil. They just don't have the courage to say it, man, like we've been taught to in the ISUPK. But we're gonna say it, we're gonna confess it day in and day out. You understand? And furthermore, we're gonna come at these black leaders that's leading our people to error. That's what the Bible says. These pastors lead you to error. We're gonna show another example of a politician who sounds good. He's come with that good, strong speech. And he's sounding like he loves black people, but is he really telling you what you need to know? Let's pull it up. Bear with me.
Ask yourself is why are you still making excuses for what is going on now? It is clear as they are kidnapping citizens not too far from here and around the city and country, as they are literally telling black people you cannot afford to live in New York City, so move down south where you can't vote and you won't have representatives. This is actually happening in this America. But I am proud to be a part of the better America around me that always fights back. And the purpose of this press conference is to make sure our brothers and sisters in the South know we stand with them, because we know that where you go, we will be coming shortly. In 3.5 years, my term is over. And I would love for people to remember my name, but I'm not sure that they will. And I want my daughters to be able to say that their father did everything that they could to bring them a better country, so that they will remember my name and pass it down to their children saying, this is what your father, this is what your grandfather did. So all I want you to do is whatever you can. If you can fly, then fly. And if you can run, then run. And if you can crawl, then crawl. And in your last steps, take the baton of justice, light it up, and point the way so that my children can take it up and say, job well done. We got it from here. We got this. Peace and blessing, love and light to you all.
I see that. Anything? Yeah. One thing I realized, it sounded real strong, didn't it? He sounded strong, and he sounded like, you know what I'm saying? I'll commend the brother for having some courage to, you know, say some things that can give some type of strength to black people. You understand? But this is the problem what I was just saying. This is not the solution to give black people their culture back. This is not the solution to put the strength of God back in black people, back in Hispanic people, back in Native American people. You talking about this is the better America. Here's what you got to realize, brothers and sisters. There is no such thing as a better America. America won't get better. America was not built to get better. That's why Donald Trump said, let's make America great again, because he knows like that was the greatest time of America when blacks was in chains, when Hispanics was getting kicked out of the borders literally with guns pointed at them. You understand? When Native Americans was being unalived, that was the greatness of America. But now the error that our people make as so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans today is wanting America to be better. You know what you should want? You should want America to be destroyed so you can have a nation of your own given to you by your Father in heaven, man. And the only way to do it is one way. It's to throw away the philosophies. Don't worry about voting for the next politician of America. Don't worry about listening to your pastors and praying for hope that the white man is going to one day give you justice. Don't worry about those things. Worry about what the Lord got planned for you, man. That's our main goal as a nation, as blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. That should be our main goal. What did the Lord got planned for us? That's what they don't teach you in church. They teach you what America has planned. Let's set up homes. Let's go buy homes. Now, make no mistake. We should separate and want to build things for ourselves. But you got to understand something. Like the scripture says, this is not our rest. This is not the place that the Lord made for us. In the scriptures, it tells us that the Lord got a land of milk and honey for us. And this ain't it. This is the white man's milk and honey. So damn voting, damn standing up with the politicians in the South and doing all the things like that. We have to stand up with our King, Yahweh Shah Mashiach, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, man. That's who we stand up with. You understand? And until we do that, you're going to have men and women that's standing up like Congressman Jasmine Crockett that says strong words against this people. But you know what you're still doing? You're still aligning with their power. You're still aligning and calling yourself an American and a politician of this place. And until you stop doing that and come back to be a soldier or a strong sister in the work of the Lord, we won't get anywhere in America. You will only continue to feed the society of America by putting your energy and soul and spirit into it and wanting it to be successful. We need to want the nation of Israel to be successful. You understand? With that, man, I ain't got nothing else. You brothers got anything?
Man, that's and the thing is, he wasn't, like he was talking about, pass the baton to the younger kids to keep building America up, not to build nothing for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? That's the only, I saw that, peep that was off. But of course, the brother destroyed. He don't got no type of knowledge of the truth, or you know what I'm saying. He been serving. I guarantee you, the man a Christian. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
You got some beads on. He might be a little spiritual.
He might be woke.
Right.
But yeah, though, I saw that was off. You know what I'm saying, the brother. Like, and the thing is, once we realize we not a part of America and never be a part of America, then maybe we can start to grow some type of balls and be like, okay, cool. Let's build up Black Wall Streets again and Rosewoods. You know what I'm saying? Let's get some land. They ain't gonna give us no 40 acres. Let's do what we got to do, put our resource together and buy our own acres and build our own land. You know what I'm saying? And that way, on our stuff that we own, we can govern ourselves. We can police ourselves. We can educate ourselves. We can teach ourselves about God. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's all I had on that.
You got to worry about the white church pulling an immigrant to the front of the church and shooting them down. Talking about, oh my, I can't get over that. Like, goddamn. In the church, like, you bringing AIs in the church, like, come on, man. I don't know, man. White man, the devil.
White supremacy. Look at what they use to torture Black people. Crosses, burn crosses on the, you know what I'm saying? This is in the image of Christianity, white Jesus.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? So it ain't far-fetched to me. You know what I'm saying? Consider this is the tool that they use to keep Black people in a certain type of check. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, and control them to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying? Now, it didn't work. You feel me? And it didn't work. Now you got us what? We wearing crosses around our necks. We got tattoos of crosses. We making art with crosses. You know what I'm saying? We got the white Jesus piece. We got the Jesus pieces around our neck. Right. You know, we got the tattoos of the white Jesus and that. You know what I'm saying? Like that tactic have worked. You know what I'm saying? When it came to controlling black people, because like General Muhammad said, whatever you so afraid of, that's what you gonna serve. And black people have served white Jesus in America better than white people have.
It's embedded in our DNA. They love to talk, you know, these black leaders out here love to talk about DNA. And we're going to trace our DNA back to Africa and everything of that nature. But you know what's really embedded in our DNA here in America as blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans? The Christianity being beat into our soul. That's embedded in our DNA right now, man. And the only way to unshake that from us as a people, man, unshake that spirit of fear from our oppressor, is to come back and serve and summon up with your brothers and sisters, man. That's what we're doing here in the ISUPK under Commander General Yohana. We got blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, and I trust and believe we're going to be at the Midwest Fire Cookout, Midwest Fire Weekend Cookout, January 30th to August 2nd. We're going to be summoning up all so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. We're gonna be out there getting it in, man. It's going to be the time of the land in Chicago. I guarantee you, man, if you pop up, you are not going to be disappointed. You're going to be well fed. Your children are going to have a good time. You're going to learn something. You understand? That's one thing about it. You don't learn nothing when you go to the church. You just get a little high, a high of hope. But here in the ISUPK, man, when you come around these parts, you're going to learn something you can take with and build your life on. You understand what I'm saying? So come join us at the Midwest Fire Weekend here in Chicago, man. But before that, man, y'all check out the Blackout Cookout in Nashville, Tennessee. You understand? Out there with them hardcore brothers, man. Like you said earlier, we're going to be out there getting it in. If y'all ain't got nothing else, man, we're going to wrap it up here.
Yes, sir. Pay y'all ties. ISPK. You already know how we do. Man, hotels. If you plan on going to the Midwest Fire Weekend, you understand, go to ISPK Midwest Fire Weekend 2026 on Facebook. You understand? There's the link. You already shared it. Or any brother in Chicago that you've seen, you know, it's already shared. Just get your hotels before July 3rd.
Most High in Christ. And also, if you just to get the whole itinerary about everything of every day, you can go to the Midwest Fire Weekend 2026 Facebook page and get the whole rundown, as well as the GoFundMe, you know what I'm saying, for the account. You know what I'm saying, we can't do this without y'all support, but you know what I'm saying, we find ways to, you know, y'all support definitely make it easier. So the water for everybody that donated to the GoFundMe account so we can make 2026 Midwest Fire Weekend happen. And like the brother was just saying, Chicago will be at Nashville Thursday. You know what I'm saying, for the Blackout Cookout. Y'all can catch us there. Shalom.
That's right. We out. It's real. We out just like that.
Shalom Israel. The ISUPK under Commander General Yohana is presenting to you the Midwest Fire Weekend. That's right, 2026, the Midwest Fire Weekend is back in Chicago from July 30th all the way through August 2nd. Captain Marquardt and all the captains in the Midwest zone is coming together to hold it down in Chicago. You understand? We're going to have a whole list of events. Starting off on Thursday, the Round Table of Truth with special guest General Muhammad is going to be at the ISUPK Chicago School, 9909 Roosevelt Road in Westchester. Then that same night, we're going to have General Muhammad Scripture Breakdown class, starting off at 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. with counseling coming right after class. Of course, Friday, Starting at 11 a.m., we're going to have a back-to-school program with supplies, food, and clothing provisions. That will be at 1542 West 47th Street in Chicago, Illinois. The back of the yards, we're going to be giving back to our people. In that same night, Commander General Yohana, a black leader for black and brown people, you understand, is going to be having a real black town hall meeting, going over the war in the Middle East and also possible fuel crisis right here in America. What does this mean for so-called black and brown people? Come get the questions you need answers for the survival of your life here in America. You understand? Then, going over Saturday, we're going to have a felony expungement and gun rights restoration program hosted by Officer 5000 LeBon. We're going to jump that off at 9 a.m. all the way to 1 p.m., giving you plenty of time to come get right, come get your business taken care of so you can be legal. That same day, Saturday, we're going to have a free day. That's right, free day in Chicago. Take some time to enjoy the summertime shop this Midwest Fire Weekend. We're going to have a ton of sightseeing for you to do. Of course, we're going to have all the food recommendations, all the sightseeing recommendations. Get with us, man, on this Fire Weekend. Of course, then leading up to the main event, Black and Brown Unity Cookout. You understand, hosted by the Commanding General Yohana, who will be in the city, you understand, giving free food, games, music, and of course, the best thing of all, black and brown people coming together. You understand, this is something you do not want to miss. I'll see you there, Israel. Shalom.
Shalom, Israel. Hey, get your hotel rooms ASAP, you know what I'm saying? We got 1 week left. The code for the hotel for Midwest Fire Weekend is HFR. Midwest Fire Weekend. Don't want to miss this. It's the best price you're going to be able to get. The link for the hotel is in the description. Shalom.